For the second quarter, a lot of work for the city. They had to come back from a 14-point deficit here in the 20th Collision All-Star game. Randy Rosenblum with Steve Miller. City will inbound the basketball, but they need to make some shots, Steve.
Yes, they need to make some shots. They're 0 for the game so far.
Here's China Dews, who gave them some energy in that first quarter. Now the team needs some production. She's on the floor with Emily Mitchell. This is Harper. Harper all the way, and she draws the foul. Ariana Harper can get to the cup.
She loves to drive to the back. She's an impressive player for the city. I like her defense. I like her hustle. Very determined.
I think that's an amazing stat. 4 times Harper the Southern League MVP. That means 9th grade, 10th grade, of course, 11th and 12th. But to do it as a 9th grader and be the player of the year in your league is unbelievably exceptional.
Well, very difficult to do. She's got to be highly skilled to do that.
And she gets both foul shots. City finally reaches double figures. They're down 22-10. Here's Payne, and her pass out of bounds. Wanted to go inside and missed the target. Let's see if the city can get a run here. Trisha Delp will inbound it in the southern section, pressuring all over the floor.
Well, I thought the city was going to press, but the CIF is pressing now.
Harper in the open court. Around Aquino. Missed the shot. And Haley Jones back the other way for the southern section. This is Givens, Cheyenne Givens. That shot by Shorts comes up empty, but a putback is up and good for Aquino, and there's that size again.
Size is important, but she didn't drop the ball down. She kept the ball up, which is very important for a big player.
And a steal by the southern section in Givens. Cheyenne Givens with that spin move. And again, the southern section with multiple opportunities and a tie-up. Good work there by Nina Gazzo out of Hamilton and the city section, keeping it alive. But the ball will stay at that end of the building on the alternating possession. It'll be brought in by Ryan Payne of the southern section. Haley Jones inside, and she draws the foul. Haley averaged 17 points and 13 rebounds at West Torrance. She was the CIF Southern Section D1 Player of the Year.
They got a lot of firepower on the CIF. Tough to stop anybody. There's too many of them.
She's going to play for Chris Gobrecht at Air Force. Gobrecht, of course, the former USC women's basketball coach who has taken over the last 3 years at Air Force. And that's where Haley Jones will perform next year. The city down by 15 with 8:45 to play in the half. Delph lost the handle. Payne back the other way. And here's where she's so adept in the open court. There's what she does. Payne is unbelievable when she has space.
Great pull-up jumper. I love the pull-up jumper. It's so seldomly used.
China Dews all the way in 2 for the city.
Very quick, very aggressive, fearless. Dews.
Southern section, Kennedy Shorts, and she was fouled. Sylvia Lopez, our referee with the call, says it was Trisha Delph who got her. 27-12, Southern section with 8:14 to play in the half. Into Aquino, and again able to shoot over the defender Gazzo and score easily.
She's got a great 15-foot shot, keeps the ball high above her head. She's tough to stop.
So's the southern section, up by 17. Mitchell to Dews, and there's that quickness and a great defensive play by Givens. The return by Gazzo.
Kept the ball up there. Very important for a tall player to keep the ball up, not drop it down so little guards can steal it.
Payne with the hesitation move. Boy, she's quick. Harper knocked it off of her and out of bounds. There's great work by Ariana Harper.
I like Harper. She really concentrates on defense, moves her feet, and she's got quick hands.
29-14. City down by 15 points. 7:36 to play. Opening half at Harbor College in the 20th Collision All-Star Game. With Steve Miller, my name is Randy Rosenblum. Harper with the floater for two.
Great move. Down the lane, a runner from 5 feet with great body control.
Ball's going back to the City.
Harper is very impressive. We have timeout on the floor now.
Timeout, 7:15 to play. Opening half, Southern Section 29. The City's starting to heat up. They have 16 in the 20th Collision All-Star Affair. Well, the City starting to play better together. And a lot of it is Ariana Harper being able to attack the basket.
She is a really good player going to Cal State Dominguez Hills, and she's very determined not to lose this game. She's going to take it into her own hands somehow.
And it's her birthday today. We mentioned it earlier, 19 years of age. She wants to perform well on her birthday. And again, I like the work of China Dews. Her quickness has accelerated the pace, and as the smaller team, the City Girls want to beat the Southern Section down the floor. Well, let's see what they can do here. Down by 29-16. They're playing with the 30-second shot clock, and this is Harper. Dews on the wing for three. That's the first long ball that's gone down for China Dews in the City.
Well, they've scored 5 straight points now. Let's see if they turn up the energy a little bit and can get right back in this game.
29-19. The Southern Section lead has been chopped to 10. And again, you love the enthusiasm that the City's playing with. They try to take it away from Payne, which is not easy to do. Problem is they got to get the ball off the glass. A third opportunity. Tipped out of bounds. Give it to the City, but 3 cracks at the goal by the taller Southern Section squad.
Well, that's what they're going to get. They're bigger and taller. They're going to get extra shots unless the City boxes them out.
Emily Mitchell penetrating. Got a good look. Mitchell gets it back right there, and Emily Mitchell scores. And now it's inside of double digits. It's 29-21. Kennedy Shorts the other way, misses. And Gazzo's tied up. This City playing with a lot of heart in this second quarter.
They are. They're attacking. And guess what, Randy? We have a cornucopia of subs. 5 new ones.
Mitchell up the floor after getting her first basket of the evening. 29-21, Southern Section leading. Harper. Harper got it back, hustling, but she's out of bounds. But Ariana Harper is a whirling dervish.
She's a really good athlete. Very good, very strong to the basket. And she obviously
well, the Southern Section has it. Their lead's been as great as 17 in this game. Now it's 9.
better watch out here now. There's a lot of subs for the City, and their 2 leading scorers are out. Watch out.
Austin goes inside. Saxon can't score. Miracle got it back, and we have a City foul on Madison Innes.
Watch out here, Randy, because now they've taken out their leading scorers for rest. But watch out if the City can stay close right here.
Well, again, Southern Section able to get inside, and an easy basket for Miracle Saxon. 31-21. Here's Dews. And she traveled. A little out of control there.
Got to slow down a little bit. There's a point where you can go fast, and then you got to slow down, gather so you can shoot it and pass it.
5:33 to play, opening half. Remember, the Southern Section has won 16 of the first 19 in girls basketball in the Collision games. Here it's 31-21 for the Southern section. Gleisner on the baseline to her high school teammate Lauren Pointer. Step back three. And it's out of bounds to the City.
Step back jumper is very difficult to do. You have to be super strong in the legs.
Emily Mitchell reporting has come back in, number 0 in blue, and will replace China Dews, the scintillating guard out of Venice.
I think she's in foul trouble here. They're talking about 4 fouls.
Davalos into the front court, had it poked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the City. That's a tough try from Hilton. She couldn't score it. And Ashley Austin got a high bounce. Did a nice job of delivering the ball inside, and it was deflected out of bounds. She was trying to get it to Gleisner. Harper's going to come right back in for the City. They really need her in there, and Innes goes out. 31-21, 4:55 left. Harper with the takeaway. Ariana Harper. Hilton for 3. Rebound, Miracle Saxon of the Southern section. This is Gleisner bringing it up the floor. And Ashley Austin will back it up. Inside, they work Morris, but a second opportunity. Morris had it deflected away by Hilton, who plays a very rugged style. And I love the aggressiveness that these ladies are playing with. They're not taking the defensive end off. This isn't a typical all-star game. Austin in traffic, came down with the basketball, and here's Mitchell with the steal. Emily Mitchell all the way. Harper in traffic, got it back. Mitchell, boy, she's pesky. Emily Mitchell. Another rebound for Mitchell. Harper, yes.
What an athlete, Harper. And Mitchell showing her determination. 4 rebounds.
Emily Mitchell, the Daily News Player of the Year, now on defense against Austin. Austin got it back inside Morris for 2.
Yeah, kept the ball up there. Morris is a nice prospect going to Oregon State.
Mitchell back the other way. Mitchell and Harper in the backcourt work well together. We have a Southern section foul. Just above 3 minutes to play in the half. 33-23 Southern section. And the City's made it competitive here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they really, they may have come out here a little bit tentative, a little bit nervous. But now that they got the feel of the game, they're going right at them.
Samaje Smith back in. Number 33 for the Southern section, an imposing player inside. Hilton for 3, out of the corner, missed it. Loose ball, Smith picks it up. In the lane, shot no good, rebound Smith. Samaje Smith out of St. Anthony High School, again, on her way to Arizona, has built the lead back up to 12. Davalos' pass is stolen away. Here comes Payne in the open court. Great feed to Haley Jones. And Jones got it back and drew the foul from Hilton. How about Payne's work in the open court?
Beautiful. She loves the open court, throws the ball back over her head for a possible assist. She has great vision.
Going to the free throw line is Haley Jones. Again, she's on her way to Air Force to play for the Falcons.
That is a very difficult school to get into, and you have to take a series of tests, physical fitness tests to get in. It's very tough.
They had a great freshman player there this year in Kaylin Immel, Dave Immel's daughter. Dave, the old guard from UCLA.
Wow, I didn't know that. Dave Immel, nice 6'4" shooter.
Smith battling for it, triple team. The city wants it, and they'll get it. So the loose ball picked up by the City girls. The hustling Ashley Bernal of Eagle Rock will come out on the side to the City. 2:13 to play in the half. 36-23 Southern section here at Harbor College in Wilmington, California. And Hilton, she's an interesting player. She's great off the glass at 5'10". Even though she's been off with the three ball, you get the feeling the southpaw is certainly capable of knocking it down.
She has great form in her shot. She's taking great shots. She's not hitting them, but she's got to keep shooting them.
Payne, that's her shot. Offline there. Out of bounds. It'll stay at that end of the building. Christina Hilton, the last one to touch it, although the fans don't agree. Officials will confirm, see if they turn this one the other way to the City. Oh, yep, there they do. I think that's the right call.
Great officiating, by the way. One referee gives their opinion, maybe at a better angle. Overruled.
Well, the fans gave us their opinion, and they're now very pleased with that call. Hilton had it stolen away. Here comes Haley Jones. Jones is fouled. Hit by Ashley Bernal.
Haley Jones is an impressive player. She's about 5'10". Is that what they have her listed at? Mm-hmm. And she's very impressive. She's left-handed. She's going to make an impact at Air Force. They have a special quality player that they get in there. And all of the service schools, very tough to get into, but they work you hard.
Well, Air Force was only 6-25 in the Mountain West this year. They really struggled. So Haley Jones figures to go in there and play with Kaylin Immel and make an impact. Of course, Immel, the freshman of the year in the Mountain West Conference at guard for the Falcons. 37-23. Dews for three. Banked it in. Dews has two triples.
You know, the bank was really close. She is not afraid of anything under the do's and don'ts. That was another do. She's got more do's than don'ts.
And the Southern section turns it over. Again, a lot of these turnovers is because these young ladies haven't played together, and a little misfire on their passes. Harper from the side. Offensive foul on Ariana Harper.
Yeah, she pushed off with her elbow. Nice defensive by the CIF school. They cut her on the baseline, and she shoved the free hand off.
Payne and Givens working on the back line for the Southern section. Givens with a nice look to Jones, who scores. And you're right, like you, I love Haley Jones's game.
Yeah, she's very crafty, like she's played her whole life.
Harper's shot in and out. Rebound Kennedy Shorts. But aren't all lefties crafty? 39-26. Here's Shorts the other way. Givens with a good look. But Payne has a better look. And then another board for Hilton, who has a magnet to the ball. Davalos with a nice stroke. That's a two ball. Her foot was on the line.
They're starting to loosen up now. This game is going to close up here. City is loosening up.
Final 10 seconds of the half, 39-28. Davalos, and that's a foul on Givens of the Southern section, as Davalos was all over her defensively, and the City has 6 seconds to try to make this a little bit closer. It's 39-28 for the Southern side. Here's Dews. Dews in the corner. Davalos in and out. Smith rebounds, and the half is over. At the break, the Southern section 39, the City section 28 in the 20th Collision All-Star game.